It has less power, but is significantly thinner and lighter. Take its 14mm thickness, add in Dell's now famous slim surround infinity edge screen, and its 1.24 kilograms weight makes for a laptop that's hard to beat if you're after something to carry around all day, every day. There are plenty of straight-up laptop alternatives, of course, like the MacBook 12, the Asus ZenBook 3, HP Spectre 13, but there's a low flashiness appeal to how Dell makes its most style-driven laptops. There are a few kinds of hybrid laptop, ones with screens that pull off, those with 360-degree hinges, and, now rarer, ones whose screens flip around, almost independent of the base. Dell has had a go at the lot, but it seems to have settled on a style in the Dell XPS 13 2-inch one. This is a very laptop-like hybrid, whose hinge simply lets the display fold back further and further until it reaches the back of the keyboard half. It's a similar style to what Lenovo has also settled on in its 2-inch-1 hybrid yoga laptops. The Dell XPS 13 2-inch-1 has a lot of the same draws as Dell's other XPS laptops, although we do rather get done over in the UK, where the Dell XPS 13 2-inch-1 starts at £1,349. US buyers can get an entry-level model for $999. Making the UK equivalent around 68% pricier. Even Brexit can't explain that. Like the XPS 13 and XPS 15, the lid and bottom of the 2-inch-1 are aluminium, but the inside is soft-touch carbon fiber-infused plastic. It has warmer feel than metal, but also seems just as tough, without the flexing you'd see in a cheaper plastic surround. The superb portability is at least as much a draw as the hybrid form, and we've certainly appreciated it more during testing. People must find uses for these flip-over hybrids, though, as companies keep on making them. Potential uses include browsing while you cook, watching Netflix in bed, and letting you fit the Dell XPS 13 2-inch-1 on all but the tiniest of plane, train tables. Or just looking flashy in a work meeting. Thankfully, Dell has avoided using the new Wave ultra-thin keyboard. Many competitors typically feel like you are tapping away on squares of glued-down dry lasagna sheets, instead opting for a board with keys that move with only a bit less travel than Dell's larger XPS models. There's one present here that's missing from its bigger, more traditional laptop brothers too. To the right of the keyboard there's a fingerprint scanner in the form of a little indented square. This lets you sign in with a finger press rather than a PIN or password. To date most of these Hello Pads have been quite unreliable, but this one works very well. It has almost never failed to work on its first try, a far cry better than what we experienced in the ZenBook 3. This is the first Dell laptop to really delve into the latest trends of ultra-portable laptops, in that it leaves out full-size USB ports entirely. It's a vision of the laptop as a cousin to the phone rather than something into which you'd want to plug hard drives, mice and monitors. You get two of the smaller USB-C 3.1 ports instead. If that's going to be a struggle, then there's also a USB adapter cable in the box should you not quite be ready for the peripheral-free future. Most laptops of this style do not have a memory card slot, but the Dell XPS 13 2-inch-1 does. Sorry photographers, it's not a full-size SD card slot but a microSD one instead. Like the other XPS models, there's also a little battery indicator. Press a button on the side and a row of LEDs light up to tell you how much juice is left. It's not on all the time, to avoid it becoming irritating.
Over the clouds at night was born to fight. Mythical, so mystical.